These are 8 reasons why the dialogue between Azimio and the Kenya Kwanza is destined to fail. Whether you like it or not, it is going to fail, and it is set and destined to fail. All what they are doing there is PR. The dialogue must fail, and these are the reasons. One, this is the intention of the principals. The two principals involved here, Raila Odinga and William Ruto, want this dialogue to fail. And this is how. Raila is pushing for a personal gain. A personal gain for Raila cannot be pushed by anybody other than Raila and his supporters through demonstrations. So the only two ways Raila would like to see this one go, either one-on-one meeting with William Ruto or through demonstrations. He does not believe in a dialogue where he is not involved, where he is not a party. So this way, Raila wants this thing to fail. Secondly, Raila already started organizing September demonstrations. He has hinted and he has told the public that we are to the roads. He is already in touch with the chairmen of Madamano in different slums to get back to the roads. Raila knows that unless we go and demonstrate, unless we destroy things, unless some people get killed, the government will not listen to me. Government cannot listen to 5 people. If the government goes to listen to the 5 people, the things that we discuss there are petty according to Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga wants something personal. Ruto on the other side is also not for this. Ruto has said and has remained with that stance that he will never allow Raila to get anything in this government. Raila has made it a bad manners to sneak into every government and get something. Ruto has said categorically that Raila is not going to get anything. So he has sent people to make sure that there is no ground they cede to Azimio. So if they don't cede any ground, then consider the discussion lost. Two, is the kind of people they have selected. Look at Raila. Whom are you fronting? Eugene Wamala, Kalonzo Musyoka. Where are those people who have been with you? Those people who have been vocal, those people who have been championing inclusivity. People who have been making a lot of noise and sacrifice, like in Mount Kenya, Jeremiah Kioni, standing against the waves, standing against all the people. Where are the people like Mwangi Wairia, although you came late? Where are people, Babu Wino? Where is Ledama? Where is Senator Sifuna? Whom are you sending to go and negotiate with the handliners like Kemani, Cheragei, Hassan Omar, Cecil Baride? Ni nani unatuma kudiscuss na wao? These are the people who will tell you that you are not serious and you are going to fail. Look again at the composition of Kenya Kwanza. Kenya Kwanza is made up of hardliners only. Azimio has sent debaters who are coming to argue point and write very nice recommendations. Kenya Kwanza has sent people who are coming to fight. Kenya Kwanza is coming for war. Azimio is coming for discussion. My brother, we can't discuss that way. You have come for war, I have come for discussion. We can't go ahead that way. Number 3 is lack of seriousness, and lack of seriousness is brought out through the point they are fronting. It's brought out through the selection of the 5 people to form the committee. So whether there is a mediator or not, the kind of people that you have sent matter a lot. So when you leave out great debaters, when you leave out people with strong legal minds, then you said party leaders. When you said nobody from Mount Kenya, well, that also communicate. Same case with Ruto. The kind of people you have sent there. Ruto has sent fighters instead of debaters. This is going to be a debate, but you have sent fighters. Number 4 is absence of Raila. Raila believes that he cannot achieve anything unless he is there himself. Raila would like one-on-one meeting with Ruto. Beyond one-on-one meeting with Ruto, Raila would like also to get people on the road, demonstrate, destroy property, cause mayhem, cause economic sabotage, let some people die. That way the government will listen to him. If that one is not happening, Raila is not for it. That is why he is preparing for September. 5 is the constitutionality of what they are going to discuss. Remember that Azimio cannot advance many points if we are going to rely to the constitution and the mandate that Ruto has to lead this country. There are so many things that they cannot front. Ruto has already constituted the IEBC selection panel or committee. That one can be discussed well and okay, but there are points that you can't go beyond because there are provisions in the constitution that have to be followed. And remember, Ruto can allow that one to happen because in one way or the other, Ruto is even willing to have Oburu Odinga as the chairman of IEBC. There are things you can't discuss. You are going to discuss the cost of living. So you are going to discuss what point on the cost of living. What idea are you bringing on board, Azimio? Some of the things you want to discuss are unconstitutional. So trying to push them will be hard. So you cannot achieve much through this kind of a dialogue unless you have to bend the constitution. And that way, we have many litigants who can rush to the court and say this kind of a process is illegal, like they said with the BBI, and it was declared null and void. Even in this process, if you go against the constitution, a lot of things can be annulled by the courts. Next is the underlying stance. And this underline especially goes to Kenya Kwanza. The kind of people Kenya Kwanza are sent. Look at Kimani Chungwa. That one cannot sit even a centimeter. Once he said 1, it has to remain 1. It cannot be 0.9. It has to be that. Look at Cheragei. Cheragei ni nani? Headliner, the big mouth. Look at Cecil Barire. Cecil Barire, a total headliner. That one cannot compromise even a centimeter. Look at Hassan Omar. Headliner na hasira. Weka hapo. Alafu Wambilianga. Wambilianga ni wakulia in case kiumane. These are the kind of people you are putting there. People are not going to sit any ground for Azimio. And by not sitting even a single ground, that means that the discussion has collapsed. 7 is Kenya Kwanza gimmicks. The problem that Azimio has mostly is because Kenya Kwanza is always ahead of them when it comes to reasoning. Kenya Kwanza sees things from a distance. Kenya Kwanza knows what they are thinking even before they think. Kenya Kwanza knows their next move even before they announce it, even before they meet to discuss. And Kenya Kwanza will always have something ahead of them, will always put up a measure to stop them, even before they start it. So you have heard Kenya Kwanza dictate things. We are going to meet in a public place. We are going to call the media. There will be no allowance. the mental game, the mental psychology of Kenya Kwanza is, Azimio, you are going to find yourself in your own trap. If you are not careful, you will find yourself in your own trap. You will sign things that you did not say. You will sign things that are neither here nor there. You will sign things that will be annulled by the Constitution. And you will have wasted your precious time. Alternatively, you can run away from this discussion. 8, bad faith. This discussion is in bad faith. Raila is not for a 5-member committee. Raila is for one-on-one with the president. All is either my way or the highway. Hii mambo ya discussion, check ama barabara, maandamano ama. So come what may, these discussions, I'm not a prophet of doom, but they are likely to fail. If they don't fail, well and okay, but they are destined to fail.